Hello, welcome to Charter Local Edition Northwest. I'm Dana Cowley, and my guest today is our Republican Representative Doc Hastings. Doc, thank you so much for joining us.
Dana, pleasure to be here.
You have been working diligently for many years to open up B-Reactor to the public, and that is now gaining some steam.
The bill, and there is, the B-Reactor is coupled with the Manhattan Project of Los Alamos in New Mexico and Oak Ridge in Tennessee. And we've been working on this for several years. The bill has now passed out of the House. It has bipartisan support. I'm confident that we can get this passed before the end of the year. But this is so significant to our area because were it not for the Second World War, Hanford obviously would not have existed. And one can only imagine what the Hanford Reservation would have been if it weren't for the Second World War. It'd probably be a very productive agricultural area, for example. But because of the Second World War and because of what was thought that the Nazis were building an atomic weapon, the Manhattan Project was formed, and this area was chosen as one of the three main sites, principally because very few people lived here. We had plenty of water with the Columbia River, and Grand Coulee Dam was just completed with a power source.
And
so
we didn't think that they could fly across the ocean
Exactly.
and get this far to bomb it, too.
That's exactly
Isn't that
right.
Interesting.
That was inland far enough. So this was a perfect site. And so during the Second World War and up through 1989, Hanford was a defense production facility. And as a result, there was not access there. Obviously, you're dealing with classified issues and so forth. And so, but since 1989, Hanford now is in a cleanup mode. There's no defense production, and we're cleaning up what actually won the Second World War and largely won the Cold War efforts out here at Hanford. So people want to obviously see what's going on out there, and the B-Reactor is kind of the anchor to that. And I've had an opportunity several times to sit in the chair where, okay, we're going to start the reactor to build the fuels, for the atomic weapons. I can only imagine what that individual thought, because it only took 11 months to build a B-Reactor, and the technology obviously wasn't refined as well, but we're in a war. And I can just imagine the individual saying, okay, we're going hot, and pressing a button and see what happens. So now all of that will be open to the public when this bill passes, and I look forward to that. But there's another aspect to all of this. It's not associated directly with the Manhattan Project, but it's access to the top of Rattlesnake Mountain. Clearly, during the defense production, there should not have been access to the top of Rattlesnake Mountain because you could see all the facilities.
Purposes.
Absolutely, it makes perfectly good sense.
Right.
But we're not in that mode anymore. And so I have legislation that has passed the House, again, passed on with bipartisan support, to give access to Rattlesnake Mountain. Actually directs Department of Energy to figure out how to get access to Rattlesnake Mountain. I'm hoping they'll use the local county facilities in order to do that. But when you're on top of Rattlesnake Mountain and see the broad vista of the Columbia River, the Snake River, the Yakima River, it's just, on a clear day, it is a wonderful view. And you couple that together with the Manhattan Project and the B-Reactor, it just enhances our potential tourism for this area. And we already have a robust tourism industry right now because of our weather and the emerging wine industry. So if you add this as one more stop on the way, so to speak, I think that would be great. So I'm very confident we can get that bill passed.
Yes,
it's going to be a challenge.
Interest.
It's going to be a challenge, but I look forward to that challenge.
Well, good luck with that, Doc.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for the efforts on the part of the people here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Dana.
And thank you for watching. I'm Dana Cowley, and this is Charter Local Edition Northwest.